Envisioning what it wants San Angelo to be, the City Council spent much of the day on February 26th brainstorming where it should lead in an effort to make the community a better place to live, to work, and to play.
I think it's important for any organization to engage in a strategic planning session, and particularly for the City Council. We're always reacting to requests by the public or staff, but to be able to have a number of hours that are dedicated specifically to talk about kind of our vision for the city and what sort of sub-steps are necessary to get there, I think was very valuable.
Early in its annual strategic planning session, the Council agreed to stay the course on 5 short-term priorities. Those are fortifying the city's water infrastructure and water supply, improving streets, providing for a new or refurbished police station, ensuring that municipal processes result in efficient, safe, and orderly development, and compensating city employees with wages that will attract and retain talent. Much of the day was spent crafting a statement that succinctly lays out for citizens, city employees, and elected officials a shared vision of what San Angelo can and should be. Council members talked about wanting a community that not only helps its residents enjoy healthy and prosperous lives, but affords a high quality of living. City Manager Daniel Valenzuela will, for the Council's consideration, craft those ideas into a short vision statement that imagines San Angelo's future.
We have a vision, a picture of what we want to become, what we want to be remembered for 20 years down the road. Now, the strategic planning allows us to start planning for those steps that need to happen in order for us to get there. The strategic planning, for example, today, really what we want to do is make sure that we're planning for this coming fiscal year, to make sure that the budget process runs a little bit more smoothly, that we know what our priorities are moving forward, and how we're going to allocate our resources as well. So again, we want to do the best job we possibly can for our citizens, so it's really important, again, that we sit down and we do plan and we do have an idea moving forward what it is that we want to do for them.
Consensus was quickly reached on a mission statement that focuses on the present, defining what San Angelo city government does. The mission statement promises to, quote, deliver excellence in service through best management practices, a dedicated, caring, and productive workforce, innovative solutions, and a strong commitment to fiscal responsibility. That statement reflects a set of core values that Valenzuela laid out for the organization he leads. Those values include excellence in service, stewardship and accountability, professionalism and respect.
It tells us what's important to us as an organization, the qualities that we want our staff, leadership, everyone to show, and the core values kind of help shape our motion. Again, moving forward, everything's about moving forward.
The Council also prioritized non-infrastructure capital improvements for which a funding source has not been identified. Council members zeroed in on 6 possibilities: a new police headquarters, an expansion of Foster Communications Coliseum, improved water billing offices, restrooms in neighborhood parks, Concho Riverbank stabilization, and a multi-generational recreation center. City staff will now begin developing funding options for each of the proposed improvements. Council members also revisited a 10-point long-term strategic plan that outlines goals in areas such as neighborhoods, commerce, parks, infrastructure, and community appearance. In each case, goals were tweaked and added. Goals were also established in 4 new areas: public safety, water, development, and city employee wages.
When you're reviewing the goals that we talked about today, I think you'll see a number of things that are still very important in our community that are still on the list because they're long-term or mid-term goals. They were not things that could just be achieved overnight.
By day's end, the strategic planning discussions had provided guideposts for operational and budgetary priorities that will be reflected in the 2015-2016 city budget. Preparation of the budget begins in the spring. The Council will approve the plan late in the summer. For SATV, I'm Anthony Wilson.